Yo, what up? Fucking all right. I'm gonna have to try to get it together for the stream. Just watch the end of that Lakers Warriors double overtime fucking game. I did a little live bet on the Warriors at plus money in the fourth quarter. Comes all the way down. Steph Curry hits a three to go up one with 4 seconds left, and they fucking call a foul. And it was a foul, but it's just like, really? Double overtime game, and it comes like all that shooting, all that stuff, and it ends in free throws. It's just, that is so disgusting. I just can't. All right, let's get after it. Let's get to these games. We're gonna go over every single game today, just like last night. And by the way, these were the locks last night, guys. This is what we came up last night for today, and we went 4-2. So I'm going to keep track of this. Our locks here on the live stream moving forward. This will be a daily thing. So currently 4-2. What are we going to do? What do I want to do? That double overtime game took up so much of my time. I was going to come on here and get a couple of things ready. But I think I'll just have to, we're just going to wing it today. We're going to go through these games, get this done, and I'll figure out a way to keep track of the record moving forward. Tomorrow, I'll take care of that type of thing. So, God, I just can't believe that Warriors game ended with free throws, double overtime, and ends with free throws. I don't care if you win or lose the bet, but you cannot do that. You cannot let him inside. You have to at least make him shoot a jump shot. Free throws to end that game. All those buzzer beaters and crazy shots, fucking free throws. Bullshit. All right, let's get to these games. 4-2 yesterday on our locks. Now, there is a game tonight going off in a couple of minutes that is technically like on Sunday because it's in Hawaii, but I'm not going to count it. I'm going to count that as part of yesterday's. We're going to start with the Wright State game. It's a noon time game. I'm talking Eastern time. So let me see if I can, I'm going to keep this here. So sorry, that double overtime game took up so much time. I'm not really prepared for tonight. Let me pull up the locks for tonight. There's not too many games, so this video won't be terribly long today, this stream. Okay. So let's save this and let's switch that. All right, we'll update it as we go. Again, the first game, I really don't have an opinion on this one. I think I'm taking the points here. Wright State minus 14.5 on the road. That's too much. Give me the points. Next game, here's a good one. UConn Xavier. This one's tricky too. I mean, has Xavier overachieved up until this point in time? 10.5 points. 10.5 points. Xavier at UConn. Xavier, UConn, 10.5. See, this is, man, this one's really going to be close. I think we have to lay the points, right? Do we have to lay the points here? 10.5. Xavier, though. Xavier. I mean, even teams like Georgetown and some of these other teams have hung right in there with UConn. 10.5, even on home court. That feels like a lot. 10.5 over Xavier. Klingen back in the lineup for UConn. That is big. Maybe they start to go on a tear here. Number 1 in the country. I'm laying the points. This is not a lock, though. Next game, Texas State, Louisiana. Texas State getting 8.5. Texas State getting 8.5 over Louisiana. That seems pretty good. Do we lock that up? I think we lock this one up. Texas, let me think. Texas State over Louisiana. Do we lock this up? My bad. I hit the wrong button. This is what I meant. Yes, lock alert. This is a lock alert. Do we want to move forward with this one, though? Texas State getting 8.5 at Louisiana. I think we do. I think we're going to lock this one up. Let me add it to the banner here. Let me edit this. Lock number 1 for tonight is going to be Texas State plus 8.5. Texas State get 8.5. Wow. Interesting. All right. All right. So we found one already. We're cooking. I can't even think straight right now. Double fucking overtime. Warriors hit a crazy 3 to go up 1 with 4 seconds, and it ends in fucking free throws. I want to puke right now. That's so frustrating. Really? God, so dumb. By the way, just to stay transparent, guys, members picks today 3-2. We lost 1 unit off complete bullshit. Our 3 losses were Miami not covering against Pitt by a single point. They were up 11.5 and couldn't cover 5. And then Oklahoma and Baylor, straight bets, both teams off of a loss at home. And they didn't even win the game. Ridiculous, man. What a fucking stupid day. But that's all right. Last night, our locks went 4-2. You know what? Days like this happen. You lose a unit, it's no big deal. Losing a unit is like some people have any average Joe or any average sports bettor make 10 bets in college basketball. I bet you they go like 2-8. So losing 1 unit, not a big deal. Purdue and Rutgers. 10.5, man. Is 10.5 too much? It's like the same thing as UConn. The chance of an outright upset is so slim, but 10.5. Do we think Rutgers at home, at least UConn's at home, laying 10.5? This is Purdue on the road, but Purdue is so good. Rutgers. Can Rutgers keep this within 10.5 at home? I think so. I think we go with Rutgers. This is not a lock either. We only have 1 lock for tonight so far. Can't get there. This is a no bet for me. I mean, the same with the UConn game. It's like, I don't know, 10.5. Might as well go play roulette. Pick a color, 50-50 chance. Next game, Robert Morris, Cleveland State. I don't want to lay 7.5, but I think that's the right side. Give me Cleveland State laying the points. Next game, North Texas at FAU. 8.5. FAU, man, they screwed around against Wichita. Now North Texas, it's just like, what team are we going to get out of FAU here? Are we going to get the A team? If we get the A game out of FAU, they should cover 8.5. Whether it takes some free throws at the end of the game, to be decided, but I'm going to lean FAU here. Next game, Northern Kentucky, Youngstown State. I like Youngstown State to win this game. Are they going to cover 7.5 though? Youngstown State at home over Northern Kentucky, laying 7.5. I think they probably cover. Not even close to a lock though. Next game, Arkansas State, UL Monroe. Probably UL Monroe at home getting the points, but that's an ugly game. Next game, Fairfield. Fairfield's at home, laying 1.5. Do we lock up Fairfield on the money line at -130? That's pretty doable. Fairfield money line at home -130. Is that worth a lock? We can't do it. Fairfield at home. I like them to win the game. I can't lock that up, guys. We got to keep this record going. I can't lock that up. SMU, Wichita State. SMU is definitely the better team, but Wichita, they put up that fight against FAU. Now they're home catching 5.5. This is crazy too, man. These games tomorrow, don't bet college basketball tomorrow. Stick to NFL. SMU, Wichita State. SMU on the road probably gets the job done. Cover 5.5 at Wichita. Wichita's had a down year. This is not the same Wichita teams as years past, but this seems like a stretch. I'm gonna lean SMU to even go on the road and get the job done. Next game, we got 3 more, guys. Temple, East Carolina. Money's about split on this game. A spread of 6.5. You like East Carolina to probably get the win with the home court advantage. Temple, can they backdoor cover 6.5? I'm going to lean Temple in the points. I'm not sure. I'm going to lean Temple in the 6.5 here. Next game, Memphis at UAB. Number 19 in the country, only laying 4.5. That feels short. That feels like it's a bit short. Minus 4.5 on the road, though. They're going to get UAB's best effort here, being ranked like that. They're going to get the best effort. I don't know if we can do it. I'm going to lean UAB. I think Memphis is going to be a big public play tomorrow. I'm not really sure. That's basically a pass. And to round this thing out, at 10 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow is Nevada. And I bet on Nevada in that game against, who was that game against? They had a really good home performance over somebody. They were favored 4. Anyways, I double result bet Nevada in that game. They look good, but now they're on the road against a decent New Mexico team. 8.5. 8.5. I'm going to lean New Mexico in the point and lay in the points here. 8.5, though, it's really, if this was 5.5, 6.5, I'd feel way better. Maybe use New Mexico on the money line. They should get the job done. Add it into like a parlay for a day or something. Like make a small parlay. I think that's probably the way to go. All these numbers are like right where they should be. There's no value tomorrow. All these lines are pretty sharp. You could do UConn on the money line, FAU on the money line, and then New Mexico on the money line to round it out. And that comes to minus 125, about the odds of your average bet. A little bit more juice, but those are 3 pretty good money lines. We usually end the stream with a parlay. So let me go ahead and put that on the stream. We barely missed the stream's parlay last night. We went with Washington State money line and Oregon. And only got one of the two. So let's add in our live stream parlay. Fucking Warriors, man. Fucking pieces of shit. Up 1 with 4 seconds, and they fucking hack LeBron James under the basket. Makes me sick. UConn, FAU, and New Mexico on the money line. And this is coming in at minus 125 right now. So there we go. There's our live stream parlay. I like UConn to win the game. I like FAU and I like New Mexico. All are pretty big favorites. All are on their home court. Okay, so even if these games are a little stressful, home court advantage, the better teams should get the job done. Minus 125. And we only have one lock. Only one lock tonight. I like Texas State getting 8.5. I think it's going to happen. What's up? What up, Robert? Thanks for checking in, man. Hopefully you caught last night's stream. We went 4-2 with our locks. Only got one lock tonight, though, for you, man. Texas State catching 8.5. So hopefully we can come through that. We got our live stream parlay, a little 3-team moneyline parlay. Sundays aren't a huge slate, but I'll see you guys back here midnight tomorrow after the NFL games are done to talk about Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are like some of the best days. Saturdays get a little crazy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are awesome college basketball. Wow, sorry I was in a bad mood tonight. I mean, maybe, halfway decent mood. Not a great entertaining mood. I would have been all thrilled if the Warriors held on. Live bet the fucking Warriors, and they fucking give up free throws to LeBron James with 1 second left in the game. Double overtime, crazy, awesome. Like one of the best games of all time between these two teams. Steph Curry hits a big 3 to take the lead with 4 seconds left, and they fucking lose the game on free throws. Just literally fucking depressing. And it just, I'll catch you guys in the next video.